First of all, I welcome, Minister, I want to welcome this bill. First of all, that's the first thing I want to say. One thing you might clarify for me, and my office has been on to you, is that for people that are in 3 or 4 or 5 years so far, when the legislation comes in, are they covered under the 3-year rule straight away? They're not. So you have to be 3 years from now, going by what you're saying, okay? That's a pity, because a lot of people financially stretched at the moment in the line of farmers, that their next of kin is paying large amounts for nursing homes at the moment, as well as that in businesses. But look, it's a progressive step forward. We've been probably lobbying for this. Rural TDs from all sides have been on about this for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's welcome that it comes in, because it will take a pressure down the road of families that basically, what you have to remember, be it a farm or a business, it's like a torch you're handing on. And the situation that had evolved was that you could have a house worth $1 million somewhere, and once the 3 years were up with that, that was it, gone out the window. But if you had a farm or a business for whatever length, was 7% per year, and that kept going on and on and on, and the longer, and it's great that people lived a good while, the longer you lived, every 7% went, and it ended up that the state owned, be it the farm or the business. I would ask to have a relook at the people that are in the last 3 years. There's people paying for their loved ones for probably 8 and 10 years, that has a fair financial pressure put on them, because farming at its best, or in business, running a business, is not the simplest in the world, and it puts a big financial pressure on. And as well as that, it's keeping people in community, it's keeping people in employment. The other thing, Minister, I would like you, and I know that you probably will, because myself and yourself were on a group before, the idea of helping local communities to keep maybe a nucleus of people from the area in a 1 or 2 one-bedroom, what we call a Shelly type situation, the way that maybe one carer or a nurse could call to them, or that they'd be set in their community for as long as possible. This doesn't work for everybody, and we're well aware of that. But also it might help people with Alzheimer's or different situations like that, with new technology that's out there that would keep them safe, but at the same time keep them in the community. And I think one thing we need to do as well is look at the carers, the hours and hours that sons or daughters or brothers or sisters or aunts or uncles spend in houses around this country looking after their loved ones. And you know, I've seen people that might be working here in Dublin give up their job, and because that house here in Dublin, and then it's assessed and all this crack, they might go down the country to look after their mother or father, and they get damn all, to be quite frank about it. Deputy. And I think that would be helpful if we look at that. But look, I welcome the bill. I know that you're the person interested in it yourself, Minister. I would ask you to look at them few pieces that I talked about, and thank you very much, Can Corla, for the time.
Thank you very much, Deputy Fitzmaurice.